Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Call of the Wild the Angler, and in this video I'm going to give you guys a rod holder tutorial and I'm going to give my feedback to optimize this system because there are a couple of flaws in the system. So first of all, rod holders, you always got them with you, so don't buy them in the shop because they are not in the shop. They are automatically always with you. So how do you do it? You get the rod out, you push K and then you put it down in a rod holder. That's how it works. You can put 2 rods in a rod holder, and with the third one you can keep it in your hand and you can fish with it. You can put every kind of rig in the rod holder. So that means you can put the casting setup in a rod holder. You can put a bottom float, everything. You can just put it in the rod holder. Another thing, you can put it on the docks too if you want. So that's good. They can keep it like this one. It's not really like in real life, because in real life you can smack it through the wood like this, but the owner will not like it and he probably smack on your face if you do that. But we fish a lot from the docks, so I think it's best that they just keep it like this, because it's good. Another thing is you cannot use it on boats. For people that are not familiar with rod holders on boats, they are always a part of the boat for trolling. So they are not here, so you cannot use them. So if you think that you can just smack it in the boat too, that's not the case. So you cannot use K to put the rods in the rod holder on the boat. If you don't see at the bottom left the K that you need to push it, you just need to go to settings, options, accessibility, and you need to put your fishing hub back on. Now we are going to fish a little bit and I'm going to show you guys how we need to do it and the things that I would change and how I would change them. So here is a very good spot. So I got some taimen over here. And what you can do is the next. So you get a rod. I'm going to throw some ground bait or hot dogs in the water. So you can get the rod. Come on game, give me the rod. Okay, you can throw it in the water, you put it on the ground, and then you can throw another rod in the water and you can put it on the ground too. So how can you see when you're going to get a fish? So now at the moment, yeah, and this is not so good. I'm going to put this a little bit more to here. So yeah, that's a bug by the way. So they need to fix that too. Do you guys saw my line? I'm going to put it a little bit further that you guys can see it better. And there is a bite. So what can you see? So you can see here a fish icon, and here you see a fishing rod icon, and here you see a fish icon. So if the fish icon got a yellow line around it, you can strike. So you need to pick it up with E and strike, and you got the fish. So wait, the fish is going to nibble. If it is yellow, you can pick it up and strike. So here you can see it. I'm going to keep this fellow. And let's put this back in the water. And here is already my first feedback that I want to give. The E pick up thing is not good. They need to remove that. It does not work. I saw it in other fishing games. It does not work. What they need to do is the next. So you just need to give a number, or you just need to push the number from the rod in the slot. So for example, I'm fishing now with 3 and 4. This is 3. If I want to pick up 3, I just need to push 3 and it is picked up automatically. Another thing that does not work and is way too overcomplicated. So you see the fish nibbling, the fish is striking, so you see it here. So you need to wait, that's okay. Then you need to pick up the rod and then you need to strike once again, remove the strike. If you pick up the rod, automatically strike. So there is no reason why you need to strike again. So that's my second feedback. And then the third one, and this is a big one because that's very problematic. So in this game there is a very big problem. I cannot, if I got a rod in my hand, I cannot take this rod. And that's very problematic for fishing with rod holders. So what do you need to do? For example, I got now here a bite. I need to push E. I need to push T. I need to push E, and I need to push strike. So I need to do 4 things before I can hook the fish. That's a problem. So they need to fix that problem. There are a couple of solutions that they can do. So I'm going to throw this back in the water. So what is a solution that they can do? So first of all, if we got a rod in the hand and I hover over the rod, that I can just pick up the rod. Of course, if I'm standing here, I cannot do that because I cannot move with the rod in the hand in this game. That's the fourth solution, but that's at the moment, I think, a little bit too much work. Because you need to understand, if I'm fishing like this, I got now a bite on my rod. I can do nothing with this. I cannot put it on the ground. The only thing that I can do is this. I already told you guys it. E, T, move to the rod. They need to fix that problem, that I can just hover over my rod here, pick it up, put this rod on the ground or reset it automatically. Because you can lose a fish, by the way. So the fish is nibbling, but at some point the fish is going to stop with biting. And that's another problem. So that was it, guys. I cannot say more. So first of all, just throw it in the water. Check here if you got a fish. And you got the yellow around it, strike. Another thing why this is problematic before I go. So if I'm throwing this, I'm throwing ground bait in the water. I cannot do this either. I need to push T once again. So if you got a fish, you just strike it, you push E, you strike it, you throw back in the water. The things that I would change is remove this, the E. Another thing, remove the strike, just pick it up, automatically the fish is hooked. Another thing, but that's a little bit complicated, that I can just take the rod from the rod holder and that the game is putting my third rod or my fourth rod on the ground or reset it automatically, and that I can do it with this too, because I cannot do it either with the rod holder ones, so I cannot hover over this one. And that's a little bit my feedback, but overall, I expected worse. Really, I expected it's going to be very, very bad, but I need to say it's not that bad executed. I think it's very good. The bite is there. You can focus on, you can target a certain amount of fish. Of course, the line problem bug is here. They need to fix that it's not all over the place, but I think at some point they fix it. Bells are a little bit better than the strike noise, I know that, but the 3 things that I said, they need to change that. Because otherwise it's not going to be fun. Because it's taking a lot of freedom away from the fishing. But I think at the end, you can target now more fish pieces. You can get easier diamonds. Because you can just throw a 4-0 hook out here for the Taman and I just chill around with my casting setup. But there are some things that they need to tweak. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye.